Ga Gabagool, whatever that means. Oh, I need to take my drugs. Hold on. Totally forgot. But yeah, hello everybody. Meow. Meow indeed, sir. Sedeka of the Monster Garden. Wow, you have a new title. Good day, Simon. Good day. It's good. Woke up, cooked some stuff, ate some stuff, and now we go right into working again. I need to take drugs. Yeah. Okay, now that I've taken my drugs. Simon, I keep procrastinating on this project. Help. I can't help you with that. What do you How would I help you with that? Okay, let's plop that in there. So what's going to happen today? Well, you can sort of guess from what you can see on screen. We're going to model this dude. See how that goes. So yeah, literally just going to start modeling this dude. So I guess a good way to start would be to use cones. Oops. Didn't need to be perfect. There you go. Let's do a little one for the tail too. Make it a... That's not really the shape I want. Whatever. Just a tiny little stump. Hold on. There you go. I could do something with that. Okay, I sort of want him more crunched like this. I think he's too upright. I'm gonna crunch him down more. Yeah, like that. Okay, size-wise, definitely think this... No, I mean, they're pretty... God, the front view is so disgusting. We're gonna have to make the front view like work better somehow. Uh, yeah, let's do another cylinder. We'll just is that good? Yeah, that's good. Cool. D. There you go. Okay, legs. Oh, why did I? And then a yeah, one of those fits more. Also, uh, there you go. think that's good enough. Let's... I think I can add a modifier all at once, maybe? Let's try. No. Well, fair enough. I don't want to combine them together yet, so that's why I'm like... Probably a shortcut key for this. The fuck? Did I click the wrong one? Yes. Okay, generate... Mirror... Up, up. I think the shoulders need to be a little... tiny bit broader. Nope. Nope. There you go. I'm listening to music at the moment, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm so quiet. My brain isn't warmed up for talking yet. I literally just woke up a few, like, an hour ago. So if you would like to fill the empty, the quietness, you are very much welcome to turn on some music so you can actually, you know... Okay, now can... Nope, that's... this shoe. Okay, I think the head's gonna be the most important. I mean, not think. The head's the most important part, so I really need to get that right. I think I'm just gonna toil away at the head for a while the body is just chilling. So first of all, let's... Nope. Go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, head first. Let's see. I'm gonna have the ears separate, so I'll deal with the ears later. Oops, I forgot mirror mode. Okay, let's see. Oh, G. Jesus. I can't do like the side view thing. Just have to like... Nope. Hmm? Did Simon learn how to lock his view on axis? Yes, I do know how to do that. It's just that I need to like look at it from different angles first. Punch his face in. There you go. Oh! Yeah, I gotta fill in the... So what I need to do first is Shift A. Because a lot of the face needs to rely on the things around it to help give context to what the hell I'm looking at. So I'm just gonna put in some uh placeholder Mickey Mouse ears. There you go. And then also some eyes. Oh goodness, look at him. And then I also want another cone or cylinder because I'm gonna... I'm just putting it there so I can have like an idea of uh what the teeth are doing. At the moment, it looks literally like a rat. That's sort of the hard part, I guess, is we have to somehow manage to make this look not just like a rat, like a human rat. Oh, nope, nope, nope. So chubby. Hold on. Fuck off. Uh, Skaven proxy. I mean, yeah, if they want to, sure, go ahead. Once you add those skin folds to the face, yeah, for sure. Uh, Hold on. Just like a quick placeholder so I can better visualize. Beautiful teeth. The eyes are definitely not open enough, and they're also not looking to the side enough. I think I need to move these outwards a little. Is the head too... Yes. The head is too wide. Yeah, like that bump into the head will for sure make it help look a little more human. Um, what? Clay strips. Do I like the thinner face? Uh, I like the nose being thinner, because it makes it a lot clearer that it's like supposed to be a human nose. Or Yeah, like in the reference, I made it droop down like that, but I definitely don't like that. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense that it's like more even, less droopy. Yeah, but it's definitely a bit too bulbous in some places. Saw the recent baking quick help sculpt is a nice thing to do, having been doing it for monster skulls recently to save time. Yes, yes. Love the Mickey Mouse ears, indeed. Yeah, like that's way too bulbous. So like moving it in like that definitely makes sense. Yeah, because then they can see from the front a little better too. He's so aggressive looking though. Is there a way for me to make his eyes a little kinder? He's so pissed. I guess that's just inevitable if you have that eye shape that from the front it's gonna look like they're seething with rage. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Why is he so angry? Calm down, my guy. He's so angry. I think it's that upper brow. Yeah, but I can't really remove that, can I? He looks fine from the side, though. Yeah. I'm just thinking if it is possible for me to, like, change, um, the profile of him from the front. Actually, I think I like pushing that in. Not, like, that much, but, like, having that sort of stronger nose bridge. I don't know. This is why I needed to start making the model soon, because, um, yes, beautiful. because it's really hard to visualize a face like this in 2D. I can draw it and make it look right, but sculpting it to make it look right is a whole nother thing. I can do that and then pull out the eyes, like less big cheeks, you know? So oh, he looks less angry. Huzzah! He's less pissed now. Thank you. Finally calm down a little. Jeez. Okay, let's give him some pupils so I can have some humanity trapped within his soul. Um, Control R. No, it was layer. Where's layer? There's layer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at our lovely boy. Yeah. Nope. Ugh. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, Jesus. Did you mean cheeses? Fair enough. You're right. Okay, pull out his brow a little more. How does this guy look if he's looking if he looks forward? Oh boy. Where's your oh boy. Ooh. He's losing it. Oh, I should probably keep this image close because this is like the closest to what I want him to look like. Um, so I can use that as reference. Uh, that he sort of needs to look like that. I think I need to fix the ears because otherwise they're throwing me off. Nope. So I'm just gonna sculpt them very simply just to get it out. Whoops. That, and then I can do the bare minimum just to make it sort of look like an ear. Go away. There you go. There you go. Those look more like ears, sort of. Sort of. There's still Is that good? Yeah, that is better. We can't. From the front, these look so awful. Looks like he has PTSD. I mean, that's good then. It's just not quite what I need yet. It's I just have to sort of keep working away at it till I find that sweet spot that I'm looking for. Jarvis, fuck his shit up. Jarvis, fuck him up. Jarvis, give him PTSD. It's so hard to. Uh, there's turn his eyes a little. What I'm trying to figure out at the moment is the thickness of each of these parts, because that's such a delicate balance that I'm trying to strike. I'm not quite sure yet how far I want everything to come out, you know? Hmm. The thickness of that part is good, I think. No. It's really taken a while, I'm sorry, but like we really need to get it right, and I feel like it's getting there, but there's just these tiny like angles that still need to be pushed into place. If I like malnourish him, Jarvis, malnourish him. Jarvis, starve these orphans. Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of not bad. So it's kind of not bad. I like right? What's going on with the tip of his fucking nose? Huh? The fuck was that? I think I just have to like up the topology and try and go for it and see how it goes. I'm gonna make the like where the cleft comes out of uneven eventually, but for now I'm just gonna keep it the same. I think the nose is gonna be a really big aspect of what makes it look uncanny. I'm kind of liking it. It's slowly getting there. You know, it reminds me of this. Hold on. Where is it? Uh, this. What? Where the fuck did what? Huh? Where the fuck did you come from? Excuse me? I pressed Where have you been? What the fuck? Where did you come from? This is what I sculpted for my girlfriend's necklace, but why the fuck is it here? I just press Control V, and suddenly it appears. Well, hello. I guess just hold on, just chill out over there. I guess. I don't know. There you go. We have a little child watching us now. Still had it copied? I didn't know, but you can't tell me that it keeps memory of a copy after I've started a new project and also like turned off my computer and on multiple times, and it saves it from way back then. It's been lurking in your clipboard. That can't be. Hold on, let me save this so I don't lose it. Hatch. Art stuff. Where's Monster Garden? Mini Hatchfolk. Blender's just crazy like that? Yeah, hold on. What I was gonna send was this. Let me make sure that I'm like actually gonna send it though. Where the I keep losing my folders, like I'm blind. Hatchfolk. Yes. This. It reminds me of this. Like sort of blank stare of the like creatures from Garage, which is perfect. That is what I want. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I like that he has a human nose. That really helps. Shape-wise though, it's very simple. And I think that I think it's fine. Cuz like I was thinking, okay, it has to have like a separate muzzle from like this kind of to it, you know? Not that exaggerated, but you know what I mean. But the thing is, if I do that, it's going to become a lot more rat-like. Salty. It's going to become too rat-like. So actually having it be more just like flat makes it look more human. So I think I'm fine with it. The only thing I'm still thinking about is like how defined do I want the nose bridge to be? My beautiful rat child. But yeah, the human nose is great. I I I like him having a human nose. Uh, 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 Pressing all the wrong buttons. Nope. God, this thing's really subtle. Like, compared to the statue, it's definitely a new challenge, even though it's still a face. It's just because of the fact that it's flesh. I feel like I just need to be so much more gentle with it. Oh, thank you for the $2 Appreciate it a lot. Spooky Tree Boy, thank you very much. What do the Hatchfolk take back your $2? Take back your $2 fucking. How dare you? How dare you even suggest such a thing? Take the fucking money back. Get out of my chat. Goodness. How dare you even pose such a question? Look at these kind looking souls. Answer. No! Why would I answer that? That's not a question that needs to be answered. Like jerky. No. Why would they taste like jerky? I'm actually really happy with that. For some reason, like I fiddle around with it so much, but like now it's suddenly like looks all right somehow. I have no idea. I think it actually looks kind of fine. Oh my god. Fucking xenomorph. The teeth are absolutely horrid though. I definitely need to do something with the teeth. I just want to try pulling the. Yeah, that works. I think there's the even without the hair. Like if I add the hair on top, I think it's gonna look even more human. But even without the hair, I think it does kind of look like that look. Like exactly this angle looks like human trapped within rat. Please God, let me out of this mortal frame. And I think that's oh, I think that's good. That's what I'm going for. Pain and agony, just enough of it, not too much. A tasteful amount. Yeah, and they could do the rat thing. You know the rat thing, where when they get like happy, their eyes like pulsate. "Oh, I'm so happy right now. I found a nice gun on a corpse. So excited. That's horrifying. Hmm. Just wonderful. Yeah, I think those proportions are good. How do I do the hair? Obviously, I'm gonna sculpt the hair. I'm not gonna use fucking like actual hair because it's miniature sized. So I'll definitely need to look up some references of how miniatures normally tackle hair because I have no idea how I do that. It has the look of a fantastic Mr. Fox puppet. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sort of does. I mean, especially because those puppets in that movie have the like hole in the middle where they put the rod in to like move it around. I think that's what that hole is for. I really like that they kept that in. I feel like it's sort of a shame how much cleaner newer like stop motion films look. I feel like you definitely want to keep a bunch of that roughness. I get it, but like at some point you sort of lose the stop motioniness of it. My favorite details is definitely when you still see like the hair moving around from them moving the puppet and it's like deforming the hair. So the hair is all like wriggly and wiggly as they move cuz of the human touch. Like they definitely need to keep those like imperfections. I don't know which movie does it as well, but you know how when they do faces, they have separate face plates. So like the eyes at the top are one separate piece, and the mouth comes out. So there's this separating line between the rest of the head and the mouth plate. And I think I can't remember what movie, but one of the movies like stop motion movies kept that separating line in. And I like that a lot. I love seeing the human part of it. Leica is great for that stuff. I forget the name of each of the studios. Well, yeah, yeah, but I mean, like, even I feel like they can get rougher. I like it. I mean, it's high quality as fuck, but it I want to see more of the roughness of it. You know, like let me see the fucking fingerprints and the little separating lines and stuff like that. I feel like that's great. Don't go to the extent where it's like you see the armatures and the dude walking around fucking moving the puppets, but you get, like some of that like that roughness definitely I want it to be there. Kind of like Bald Rat. Yeah, I guess. Okay, what next? What next? I okay, we can do the clothes, but I kind of just want to try and sculpt him naked. Uh, Not because of like some weird thing I have. It's just for the fact that I think it'd be good practice. I just want to learn how to sculpt better. So I think just bothering to make him naked would be a good fun thing I can do. Especially like the ribs here in the middle. I really want to see how I can make those work. Mad God insanely. Oh yeah, of course. I love Mad God. Mad God's amazing. Like I've watched most of the existing stop motion films, at least the more known ones. I guess Mad God isn't. I feel like Mad God's quite known, right? Like it was like a whole thing when it came out, where people were like, "Oh, I finally finished it." Hello. This is the whatever the fuck it's called, the back muscles. And this is like the where the abdomen like bulges out. I definitely want those to be like two separate things. Like that, yeah. Booba. Booba. You definitely need some like chest muscle for sure. And I was thinking that they would have multiple nipples as well, or multiple breasts. I think that would be a lot of fun. So for sure, I'm gonna add that. Like six. Six is I think a good number. Does the magic make them rat brained? No, they're smart. They're smart. A terrifying idea if you gave him skinny fat, like a round belly. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's sort of what I'm going for. Like that's what I sort of did with this reference. Like you can sort of see that it's like um that sort of skinny fat idea with like big bulging ribs. So that's kind of what I want. Yeah, I think I can definitely exaggerate it more. So, like sort of like that. Yeah, then I can do collarbones like this. That's a nice way to do collarbones. Definitely want like a prominent center ridge. Uh, get some. Yeah, there you go. And that classic gamer bump that I also have on the back of the fucking neck. Yeah, that's a sign of a true gamer right there. Do hatchfolk shit on all fours, or do they squat? What? What kind of why would that information be ever necessary? How the fuck does a back muscles go? So there's the that muscle, right? But then there's the traps, and they go like this, right? Sort of like they run down the back. Like I'm gonna look up back anatomy. I should not wing this. Uh, uh, uh. yeah, uh, basically like they run down here. And then there's some like smaller muscles here, and then this is the back muscle. And then I sort of need to merge it with the shoulders to properly like do something about. I'll do the neck. I definitely want the neck to yeah. I definitely need to pull. Hold on. Give more space to the actual neck. Yes. And then obviously we have the God damn! Fucking buff as shit neck muscles. Definitely toned that down. Holy fuck. The gains on this dude. Okay, I'm definitely noticing that the head's a bit wide. So let's fix that. No, not edit mode. Uh, on the chin here. Definitely want to like pull that in a bit. Okay, so the muscle goes there. I mean, they definitely need like stronger-ish neck muscles than us, just because of their like stance. They're basically just sticking their head out in front of their body constantly. So they would definitely have like, I mean, I drew it that way. They have like thicker necks, but I still don't want them to look like fucking bodybuilder necks. So I gotta be careful I don't like overdo their necks. Yeah, that definitely works. I want to try doing the shoulders, because those are gonna help like give a location where those muscles need to go. There you go. That's helping a lot already. Like instantly, it helps like define more clearly where the hell everything is. So this is the side delt. The front delt is here. And then the rear delt is there. So that means that on this, uh, like that. And then there's those like smaller muscles here. And then this is the. I keep forgetting the fucking name. Lats! Lats! That's what they're called. Lats! Finally. Jesus, that word escaped me for so damn long. I couldn't remember what the hell this muscle was called. God, that's so embarrassing. As an owner of giant lats myself, I don't know how I could have forgotten with these fucking wings on either side of my body. You know? Anyway, remake the mewing hatchfolk. No. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Uh, it's really coming together, honestly. Like you definitely can see the more humanness of it now that the body is also involved. Um, yeah. Oh, definitely. You know what? Let's add some shoulder blades. Yeah, just a little bit of like a hint of them here. And where are the shoulder blades actually? I gotta make sure I'm not like stupid. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much just there somewhere. Don't want them to be too buff anyway. With that pose, you really wouldn't see the shoulder blades. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, no, that you just can't see them at that angle. Have a good night. Oh, okay. Take care, man. Take care. Take care, Max Mansplainer. Take care. It's so weird how much you can actually do with literally just the with just the pull tool. Like even without using any of the brushes yet, you can just get so much like shape out of just pulling the thing and yoinking it the way you want it. Like that. I can already get like an elbow and a tricep sort of coming into place. And then I can pull the bicep out a tiny bit like that. And then the forearm muscle, whatever that's called as well. They're not this buff. I'm just sort of like tweaking. Yeah, too much, too much. Jesus Christ. Mass monster rats. Like their musculature is definitely more lean and subtle. So I'll have to work out how much to like tone it down. The fuck? Oh, it's my alarm clock. Good morning, everybody. I can do how the bicep like separates from. Like that just with the pulling brushes is or literally with just the grab brush is great. Also, I'm getting so much more proficient with just using the mouse since the last model. I mean, I made the whole last model with just mouse and no pen, like pen tablet. So like at this point, I don't think I need to use it at all. I don't feel like I'm missing sensitivity control or anything like that. Like it's completely usable with just uh mouse controls. Yeah, I definitely made the arms a little too buff. I'll just sort of thin those down a bit. The oh my god. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm really happy with how it's going. I feel so much more confident with sculpting at this point after having warmed up. I mean, the face was definitely the hardest part. Uh, Thinking about it now, I should have probably not done the face right from the get-go. I should have done the body first, just to give myself like a bit of a warm up. The face was the hardest part. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Like the pecs sort of going into there, and then I can like push this in to have more of an armpit. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. That's awesome. Okay, yeah. This is really good. Oh, it's really coming together. Get this. What? Oh, no, no, no. Shoo. I definitely need to push his proportions more, though. I think compared to this seems very humanoid. I feel like I can definitely elongate this more. This is too short. Yeah, like hold on. I can. Whoops. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's better. But it is a little too tall. Yep, that's sort of better. We can work with that. If you intend to rig pose, I recommend doing a T or A pose. It'll save you some headache later, otherwise, never mind. Yeah, I do intend to rig it, but the thing is, I know exactly what you mean. Like, yes, a T or A pose would be better, but the fact is, these guys can't stand up straight, or they don't stand like that. So for them, I don't think it makes sense for them to be in a T or A pose. Their arms are normally like that. I don't plan on having their arms too stretched out, and I don't have a plan on them being like upright mostly. So like most of them will be posed close to this. So this is like their A pose. This might be the wrong way to go about it. I don't know, but to me it makes sense that if this is the closest pose to like their resting pose, then it makes sense to put them in this pose as the base. You know, because if I put them in an A pose with like their arms stretched out fully, when I pose them into a hunched pose, then a lot of the back muscles and stuff like that, I just need to sculpt that all over again because they didn't have that when they were standing up straight. Um, so I'm just doing it from this instead. Do they not have asses? No, they do have asses. There is an ass. It's just that they're a lot more rodenty. Bootyless. No, not bootyless. Ease of rigging and deformation. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break for now, though. I'm gonna go head off and find something to eat, I guess. I've already eaten, but I'm still hungry. I didn't eat that much, actually. So I might just go and eat something else. It's only been an hour and 40 minutes, but I can literally just come back and stream again, which I definitely will do. I've been enjoying streaming quite a lot, just like while I work. So yeah, I like that. I'm happy with this. Yeah, in this case, I don't think it'd matter much. I'm not gonna pose this guy very like wildly or anything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think this is great progress. Like the part that I was most worried about, which was the face, is actually like sort of in place. So like other than that, I'm not very worried about this model. Besides, the cloth and clothing on top of it is definitely going to be interesting to work on. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun challenge for sure. Then I can like practice cloth folds and wrinkles and stuff like that too. That'll be fun. And I know there are ways of cloth simulations. I know there are also cloth brushes, but hear me out. The thing is, at the scale that we're working at, this is going to be a miniature, right? It's going to be like this small. I have to make wrinkles and folds by hand because they need to be a lot bigger to show up and be like make sense scale wise, right? So I get that there's like a way of doing it, but I want to do it freehand. And also I just like freehand more. I feel like since I've started using Blender, I just enjoy making things physically and just sculpting them, even if it's more tedious and there's an easier way to do it. I just like sculpting. So like why wouldn't I? Um Plot sims are annoying. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that. Um Sculpting cloth stresses me out. Blender does have an incredible cloth brush. Yeah, yeah, like I've seen the cloth brushes, but I'll see if I can like maybe tweak them around and stuff. Because the thing is, like, look, I can show the cloth brushes for anyone who doesn't know. I'm talking like I'm a fucking tutorial person now. This look like if it's higher poly than this, you can definitely like tell like, oh wow, you can do a bunch of really interesting things with that. I can maybe actually do like his wrinkles with that, honestly. Huh. Yeah, if I like up the poly and just like sort of wiggle it once like that to get the yeah, that's actually I feel like that'd be really useful. Hold on, let me try that on the face just for fun. Goodness, I definitely need to restraint my. Oh, look at that! Yeah, I can totally like. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can duplicate the head because the thing is, this fucks the shape of the head a little. I can duplicate the head, add some wrinkles, and then like merge them together so that I can still keep the major shape and then just add wrinkles in select areas that I want. But yeah, that's definitely a way I can make wrinkles for sure. Holy shit, that's so powerful. But yeah, like you can sort of see that it it adds wrinkles. Oh my god. It adds wrinkles at a really thin scale. Like those are really small wrinkles. And like at a miniature scale, the clothes can't wrinkle that small. They need to wrinkle more than that, or bigger, thicker wrinkles. So maybe there's like a way of. Oh boy, there definitely is. Cloth mass, cloth dampen, soft body, plasticity, cloth. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely a way to do that. I'll just have to tinker around with it and see. I can't get enough. It's so stupid. Ooh, my god. It is so stupid. It's like I'm giving him a head massage. Like, you know those bald people that have like excess skin on their head, so if you like push it together, it becomes all wrinkly. Like that's what this is. Mmm, head massage. So I heard you've been feeling stressed of lately. Let me let me help with that. Oh, 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 Jesus. Amazing. Completely refusing to might as well. Yeah, I'm incredibly stubborn. Like sometimes I definitely realize that I say no to things way too quickly. Like I definitely need to improve on that. Oh, but yeah, no, it's not. I don't want to use it for cloth, but now that I've tested it on skin, I think it would help me more if I actually use it on skin instead. This is my entertainment. Like this is perfect for like gimp masks as well. For some reason, this reminds me of like leather or like latex texture with like the tightness and then the bunching up. You could definitely do some like gimp mask shenanigans with this. Oh my god, I'm torturing this poor thing. I'm so sorry. I keep like destroying his face. I need to stop. But yeah, I'm gonna head off and like I have French fries, so I wanna bake some French fries. So I'll go do that, and then later on in the day I'll come back and stream again when I work on this. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Really happy with how it's starting. So yeah, take care. Take care.